So DLCs in this game, what's the range on them from like stupid to great?
I mean, you saw the tentacle bat, right?
Yeah.
That's
So stupid.
pretty much the extent of it. I think there's also a dildo bat that I can pull out.
Yeah, I saw that from
and then there's
many
there's
LPs
America.
when this game was new.
There's America. There's the dubstep gun. There's the polarizer, which I've been using. Okay. Oh, there's Kinsey. She's got like an AI construct here in front of a computer, which is weird.
Oh yeah. I'll go and talk to her. Matt Mueller's just laying on the couch playing an invisible Game Boy.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
I couldn't see him there earlier when I went by the couch.
Okay. What is... Whoa, suddenly we're in a menu. It was weird.
Oh, we're turning in side quests now.
Good news.
Like,
okay.
We have an excessive number of them. How many others do I have to turn in? Gandhi with her issues. Meet Kenzie again.
I think that another thing that I find a little bit distracting about this game is that the facial animations seem very, very outdated.
Oh yeah, no, she looks like a zombie. Like she doesn't blink.
Yeah. I think I might be spoiled by Valve games and how damn good their facial animations are.
Yeah, but like even then, like I've been playing GTA 5 and they actually routinely make fun of the player characters for being zombies because they don't respond to anything at all. So it's like, wait, you can use the computer. What can you use the computer for?
I don't know. Send email? Look for jobs?
What?
Text adventures, none discovered, audio logs.
Zinyak kicked the stool out.
But I only have like one option.
When he and his armada showed up. One of the worst
Do you have more?
do is piss off America.
I got audio logs, text adventures, Christmas text adventures, and letters to Santa.
With how the president's handling these things.
Yeah, I have like none of those.
Seems there must be a better way. I'm not saying
I just have the vice president talking about something angry.
Oh, it was back one. Maybe you were only able to see what text adventure, well, what menu I was on. Where's Matt?
He's right in front of you.
Ah.
Yeah.
Nope.
You gonna romance him again?
He's not there.
He's right. Okay, well I'll talk to him.
Okay, see if you can turn in that quest. I can't find anybody. Where's this kind of
collectible
map?
finder? Okay.
Oh, nice. What other side quests
that's
do we have?
useful. Yeah.
So we need to meet Keith on the ship, Sid on the ship,
who else?
and Shondi on the ship.
Okay, well we already met Shondi.
Oh, hey.
We just romanced her. We didn't talk to her though.
Whoops.
Okay. Oh, so this is a quest. Got it. I guess I'll talk to her too.
I could really use some help getting Zinyak back for sticking me in the
Stick me in
that Apparently, I can actually like select these quests to find the person. That's actually fairly helpful.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Oh, there he is. Fortunately, everybody's suits kind of makes them blend in.
Yeah, that's kind of annoying to deal with, isn't it? What's he saying?
Oh.
Dubstep gun.
Well, there we go.
Well, I can't wait to use this thing.
Alright, do we have anything else here? We gotta go find Sid on the ship.
Sid, okay.
Yeah, but most of the DLC for this game is actually just purely cosmetic. Like, meaningless cosmetic, too.
Oh, that's what I imagined.
So like, the Mechagodzilla suit that I'm wearing around, or, like, I can be Cloud Strife.
Guess I don't have a choice.
Or some other stuff like that. Or sort of Cloud Strife. You know what? Why don't we, I think that's it for quests in this area. Let's check. Shondi. Yeah. Oh. Meet Fun Shondi on the ship. What?
Meet Fun Shondi? What? Oh, wait, Fun Shondi's on the ship?
Oh.
That's weird. Talk to Shondi the computer? Huh? Oh.
Yeah.
That's interesting. It reminds me of that one character from the Neuromancer. The hacker guy who was actually just a computer simulation.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was an interesting book.
Yeah, it was. It took me like a whole summer to finish it because it was just so very dry.
Yeah, I think that I mean I really didn't enjoy reading the book, but I'm glad I read it,
But it
if
was
that makes
interesting.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I thought that the way it was written made it incredibly difficult to follow at all times. Especially the
Yeah.
action and fight sequences. I was just constantly like, fucking have no clue what's going on at all. Where did you
And
teleport
like you
to?
never I just dumped myself at a random door.
Okay.
I wouldn't worry about it too much.
All
But
right.
like I think a lot of it is like because the author invented a lot of slang terms, but
Uh-huh.
didn't really get the readers didn't really like acclimatize the readers to the idea of these slang terms. It ended up being much harder to read because it's talking about, ice and stuff like that.
Mhm.
It almost felt like there was a predecessor book that I was supposed to have read first. And
That makes a
didn't.
lot of sense. That's a good way to think about it. That was
And so-
also his first novel,
Yeah.
and it really shows a lot of times, unfortunately.
Yeah. I'm not terribly surprised. And like there's a lot of really cool concepts that were thrown in there.
Yeah. But
I
do you
think-
remember Molly Millions? That like hacker character?
Was she a hacker? I thought she was kind of the
Oh yeah, she was the
She was
ninja
kind of the
girl.
muscle.
That's what she was.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mistake. Like, for instance, like she was like just an awful character in my opinion.
Better you than me.
Just
I
very,
think-
just like kind of there to like kick ass and be sexy. Like that was her. That was her
Yeah.
depth.
Yeah. I'm trying to like put into words why I was slightly okay with her character, and I think mostly because she was a very good predecessor for Adam Jensen.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? Adam Jansen is a ninja girl. Funny to think about. But that's true, though. I think that Molly's, if I remember the gist of her character was that she had, like, enhancements from birth. Basically, like, she never chose to, like, get those enhancements. Whereas with Adam
Yeah.
Jensen, he was in an accident and then got all the enhancements.
Did you see the stuff for the new Deus
I'm
Ex?
really looking forward to it. Square Enix
Uh-huh.
better not fuck it up. It's gonna be good, I think.
Yeah, that is actually one of those games that the ending just makes me so very sad. Of the first
That
game.
it was like that bad.
It was like a lot of people are pissed about the Mass Effect 3 ending,
Hmm.
but like I played Mass Effect 3 after Deus Ex Human Revolution, and Human Revolution's ending was just even less satisfying.
You want to know what I did that I regret? Was
What?
I ended up sacrificing myself at the end. Spoiler alert.
I actually did
And-
all of them.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. I really only did one, and
Yeah.
I was like, I don't even have any interest
Well-
in seeing what the others are like.
The devs themselves admitted that all of the endings are non-canon.
I'm not surprised. I mean, that's pretty much how the other Deus Ex games are like. It's like
What
the
the
endings were basically
fuck?
like, at the very end you choose which cutscene do you want to watch. So anyway,
Yeah.
so I sacrificed myself, and due to some other things, ended up killing all the other main characters in the game had died. And what ended up happening was basically the only important person left on the entire planet was Pritchett. And I was like, oh, he lives. That guy lives. Pritchard, not Pritchett. And I was like, great, a
Was-
world where
was
the only
Pritchard the,
important
like-
person is Pritchard.
Wasn't Pritchard the guy that was like the anti-cyborg religious dude?
No, you're thinking
Or,
of the humanist guy. Pritchard was the guy that was a total dick. That he was like the hacker character, and you were like the muscle.
Oh,
Yeah,
right. Yeah,
he was a
the
total
guy that
dick.
kept snarking at you.
yeah.
I mean,
and
if
it's
you
like,
like
great,
really got
he
into the
lives.
audio logs, if you got
Hmm?
into the audio logs, he had a little bit more character depth. He
Yeah,
wasn't
but
just, like,
it was
total
so.
douche.
But it was annoying all the same. It's like he could have been a more interesting character. Instead, he became like kind of the typical like, oh, he has a big change of heart, and they bond and they become friends.
Oh, interesting.
But-
For you hitting the red stuff, we actually lose time as well. Like,
Yeah, I
our,
know, I'm
our time
sorry.
is a unified thing. No, it's cool. I don't care.
Yeah. I don't know what Einstein would say about that. Time is a unified concept. Nah, that was annoying. With how they kind of just shoehorn. That felt very railroaded. I was like, I don't really want to I don't want to be friends with Pritchard. Why is the game making me friends with Pritchard?
That and the boss fights also felt very just shoehorned
Awful.
in and weird.
Well, I
Yeah.
played as a stealth character, so whenever I had to fight a boss, I was like, great.
Same.
The next half hour is going to be me dedicated to figuring out how I can cheese this damn guy, because he's going to be able to instantly kill me constantly.
If it was, hey, we got gold.
Yay.
If it was Metal Gear Solid style, I would just be 100% down.
Where they were basically puzzles, you know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, there was still an amount of fighting in a lot of them. And like
Yeah, but at the
gunfighting and
core,
stuff, but
Metal Gear Solid boss fights are puzzles.
Yeah.
And they work great as a result.
Yeah. Like even Rising, which is an
Yeah.
action game, is still like the complexity for the boss fights is absurd.
Well, I mean, I've told you, I think I've mentioned this before, that I think that at the core of every game is effectively a puzzle game, which is just abstracted away through all the mechanics that you do. And some games are a lot more transparent with how they do that than others. Like, I really only realized this when I was playing Punch-Out, and I caught on to the fact that it was basically just a puzzle game, and the mechanic of it was punching. But... And with that, I found that I can usually boil down pretty much any game into some sort of abstraction based on a very simple puzzle that you see over and over again. First-person shooters is a puzzle of positioning yourself. It's all about geometry. Mostly. Especially games like Team Fortress 2, where that's really, really important.
Yeah. Though, let's see. You've never played Dark Souls, and I've told you to, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you to again.
I can do other things than just to play video games that you tell me to, Wander.
Oh, I know. I know.
Yeah, I haven't played any Dark Souls though. I've seen a little bit of it, and that combat seems very, very good. And I think I get what you're saying. Like the combat that you have to do in the game is also very puzzle oriented. And that you have to position yourself. You have to make sure you have the right skills and all sorts of stuff.
I just discovered what annoys me about this game.
Yeah.
Platforming wise.
Yeah.
You can't run sideways along a wall.
Oh yeah, that would be very helpful.
You can't
Also,
wall sprint.
Yeah, I can safely say that we are now in probably the most visually interesting part I've ever seen of this city. Have you been looking around a little bit in this area with like the propaganda and all the stuff that's everywhere?
Oh yeah, I saw that the Obey posters and stuff like that. I thought that was really cool.
Sure, and like did you see the Gothedral?
No.
We passed by a church. You know where the Gothedral? Have you seen the Gothedral before?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay, we're gonna go back a little ways with me, and we're gonna go look at some of the most interesting architecture I've seen in the whole game. As soon as my stamina recharges, which is now.
I've been maxing out all of my powers, so I can pretty much go forever at this point. It's a nice
I've been
feeling.
trying to, but I can't. I think you might be a higher level than me. I don't know. Anyway, I'm over by the Gothedral right now.
Oh, I was going for the wrong thing.
Yeah, you should come. You should come a couple 400 meters over my direction. A couple of 200 meters. A couple of 100 meters. No, I'm purple.
Oh, this thing.
Yeah, it's cool. And look at the building behind it. It's nice. See, this is great.
The I want you.
Yeah, this is cool. Oh, look!
Yeah, I like
did
it.
you see the Rosie the Riveter parody?
Oh, it's got his face on it. That is horrifying.
Yeah, yeah. Wait for it. Oh, you see it now? Okay, so it's not synchronized. Got it. Yeah, that's funny. You can run up the side of this
really
building.
cool.
Look at what I'm doing right now.
But you can't run sideways.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, good point.
Like, imagine if you're gliding along parallel to a building and you want to get a little bit more height.
Uh-huh.
You can't run diagonally up. You just start going straight up, and it's like, alright, that's not the direction I really need to go. I mean, it kind of works, but it kind of breaks the flow of, like, you going one way or another.
Hmm.
I do like the usage of red in this game, red and blue.
Yeah,
Like
a little bit.
All of these apartment buildings and stuff are very, very, you know, red and kind of menacing in a way.
Mm-hmm.
That's a nice feeling. But yeah, the park, effectively not Central Park, is like submit, accept, comply. It's nice, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense, because, like, I guess they do have other living people technically in here. They weren't just gathering husk.
Yeah, but it doesn't really feel that way at all, because they're just basically mooks.
Yeah, you know what's really disappointing?
Yeah. I mean...
There's actually a train system. There's a train system in this game.
Okay.
It doesn't do anything. It's just a broken train on the tracks.
Aww.
And it just, like, visually it looks so wrong. Like, just these tracks in general look really junky in comparison. Like, that's actually one thing I really liked about Infamous.
Mm-hmm.
That you could, like, zip along at like really high speeds along the rails.
Uh-huh.
And
oh
like,
yeah, you could do that with your power. That's right.
And you like had to worry about running your face directly into a train and stuff like that, or getting run over, because I think in the beginning they're faster than you. But it's still a really cool way of getting around. And like here, it's like, oh man, train tracks. Let's see. Nope, never mind.
Yeah, they don't
Doesn't
really
mean
lead
anything.
anywhere. I think
Like
most of what I know about Infamous is from speed runs. And I was watching SGDQ, and that was really, really interesting because somebody set a world record on Infamous, just like by like 2 minutes or something amazing like that.
That's cool.
Live. It was really cool.